My beloved child, come, sit beside me on the banks of the river that I myself have carved with eternal hands, an ancient river that has never run dry, a living stream that has flowed since the beginning of time. Hear it now, its melody rising like a sacred hymn, whispering of my love and roaring with my mercy. This is the river of my grace, unending, unearned, and overflowing. Do you feel dry, weary, parched in spirit from the heat of life's trials? Have the winds of sorrow and the weight of burdens left cracks in your soul like a desert floor? Then draw near, for I am the river that renews. I am the fountain that never ceases. I am the source that quenches every thirst. My grace, beloved, is not a trickle reserved only for the righteous or the strong. It is a waterfall cascading in glorious abundance for the broken, the burdened, the doubting, the weary, and the waiting. It pours from the high places of my heart and crashes down in brilliance, pounding against every stone of shame, every dam of fear, until they give way and you are swept into the current of my unrelenting love. Look around you. See how the river winds through the wilderness, how it splits the valley, how it dances through the meadow and sings over the stones. There is no place my grace will not go to find you. There is no terrain too rugged, no land too dry, no life too lost. Just as the river carves its way through mountains and breathes green into the barren ground, so too does my grace find its way to the hidden and hardened corners of your soul. You may feel unworthy, like a vessel cracked beyond repair, like a field too long forgotten. But child, I do not pour my grace into perfect vessels. I pour it into willing ones. I do not seek pristine gardens. I seek the ground that cries out for rain. Your brokenness does not repel me. It draws me. Your thirst is an invitation, and I, your creator and redeemer, am ever eager to answer. Come closer. Wade into the waters. Let the coolness wrap around your ankles, then your knees, then your waist. Let it rise until you are no longer standing in your own strength, but floating, carried, not by your effort, but by my mercy. Let every lie about your worth be washed away. Let the voice of shame be drowned out by the rush of my promises. Let the murky waters of guilt be purified by the clear, living water of truth. Do you see the small streams that branch out from this river? They travel far and wide, through quiet neighborhoods and crowded cities, through solitary paths and busy crossroads. These streams carry the same life-giving water, the same grace, to every soul they meet. My grace is not confined. It does not stagnate. It moves, it flows, it seeks. And just as it has found you, I call you now to let it flow through you. My beloved child, you were never meant to be a reservoir, hoarding grace for yourself. You are called to be a tributary, a vessel through which my love flows to others. When you speak, let it be with words that refresh. When you act, let your kindness be like a spring in the desert. When you forgive, let it be like a stream breaking free from winter's ice, swift, liberating, unstoppable. There will be days when the drought creeps in again, when fear cracks the soil of your confidence and anxiety saps the strength of your hope. But remember, my grace is not seasonal. It does not depend on your feelings, nor is it limited by your understanding. Like an underground spring that bubbles up even in the driest lands, my grace will find you. And when it does, it will not only restore you, it will grow new life from the seeds I have planted in you long ago. Let me remind you of this, beloved. You are rooted beside my river. Even in drought, your leaves will not wither. Even in famine, your soul will not be famished. For I am the one who nourishes you from beneath the surface, in places the world cannot see. I am the one who sustains you, not just for a moment, but for eternity. And oh, how sweet the sound of your surrender. When you stop striving and start soaking, when you let my grace do what only I can, heal, renew, rebuild. Every waterfall begins with surrender. Every stream begins with yielding. When you yield to me, you become a living conduit of divine mercy. So let your life echo the river's course, flowing freely, reflecting my light, moving with purpose. Let the people who encounter you be refreshed by your presence. Let them find in you a gentleness that disarms and a compassion that heals. Let your life proclaim what your lips may not always be able to say, that there is a God whose love never runs dry. You are my beloved, forever anchored in a current of endless grace. You are never too far gone, never too dry, never too broken. My river flows for you and within you. So rise now renewed. Let my grace carry you, and as you go, let others taste the sweetness of the stream that never runs dry. My beloved child, come closer to the sound of water. Do you hear it? It is not the rainfall on rooftops or the ocean's roar at the shore. It is the rhythm of my grace, flowing like a sacred river through the landscape of your life. A river older than time, clearer than crystal, deeper than any well you've ever drawn from. It begins not in the mountains of earth, but in the heights of my heart, and it flows unceasingly, toward you, for you, within you. You may not always recognize it. The world is loud, the path is cluttered, but my river has never ceased to run. It trickles in your tears and sings in your laughter. It rushes when you're desperate for rescue and seeps gently when you're too tired to even lift your eyes. My grace is never far from you. It is the invisible thread weaving beauty into every moment, even those wrapped in shadows. When you feel barren, like a tree in a long winter, I remind you that your roots are not exposed to the cold. They are hidden in me, fed by the river beneath the surface. Even when all seems still and lifeless, you are being nourished. My grace is patient. It does not rush you, yet it never stops moving. It brings life in its time. It softens the soil. It awakens the seed. Child, the world has taught you that love must be earned, that favor is traded, that mercy has limits. But I, your God, do not operate within such bounds. My grace does not count cost because I already paid it. My mercy does not keep records because I already tore them up. My love is not a shallow stream that dries in the summer heat of your failures. It is a mighty river that defies every drought. Picture it now, a rushing stream breaking through the forest, leaping over rocks, curling around bends, shimmering with light. That is how my grace moves, undeterred, unhindered, unashamed. It is not waiting for you to earn it. It runs to you. It runs through war zones of the heart, floods battlefields of guilt, and brings peace to every place that once only knew storms. And oh, my child, do you see the waterfall? The place where grace leaps from great heights into the depths, where sound and spray and sparkle meet. That is how my grace enters your life in sudden, powerful ways. In a moment of despair, I overwhelm you with comfort. In a season of silence, I thunder with purpose. In a time of weakness, I flood you with strength. You do not have to climb to me. I cascade down to you. Let me pour over you. Let me fill the hollow places. Let my grace not just touch you, but transform you. Come beneath the waterfall, and let the weight of my love fall upon you until every fear is washed away, until every doubt is silenced beneath the roar of my truth. But, my beloved, do not just stand by the river. Enter it. Do not only sip from the stream, soak in it. Submerge your shame, drown your striving, and rise again, clean, new, free. My river was never meant to be admired from a distance. It was meant to be lived in, swum through, danced within. It is a river of presence, and I am in every drop. And when you are full, when your heart is brimming with what I've poured in, let that grace spill out. My child, you are not a pond. You are not a storage tank. You are a channel through which my love flows. You are a stream that I have sent into the dry places of this world, not to be absorbed, but to overflow. Let your words become water, gentle, refreshing, healing. Let your actions become streams of kindness. Let your forgiveness fall like soft rain upon those who don't even know they need it. In every room you enter, bring the coolness of compassion. In every conversation, let your voice ripple with peace. The world is dry, but you, beloved, are not. You are watered by the source himself. There will be times when the river seems hidden, when the valley is dry, and the winds of despair blow hot. But look to the horizon and remember, grace always flows downward. It seeks the low places. It will find you. When you feel least deserving, that is when my grace comes rushing in, for I am drawn to the humble, the aching, the thirsty. I do not abandon my streams. I am the one who sustains them. And child, when your journey brings you to others walking through barren lands, be the one who carries water. Be the traveler who bends low to share what I have given. The world needs more rivers, not dams. Let love pass through you without hesitation. Let mercy rush past your pride. Let forgiveness sweep aside your need for justice. Flow freely, flow fully, flow without fear. So rise now, my beloved. You are more than a survivor of storms. You are a spring in the wilderness. You are more than one who was saved. You are now one who saves. You are more than a receiver. You are a river. Let my grace run through you. Let my love flood the world around you. For wherever my river flows, life blooms, and you, my child, are my chosen current.